Okay, so speaking of technique and DBs, I saw this big conversation over the past few days between
dog.
Between Deion and Asante. Of course, they started with the comparisons afterwards. But the conversation initially started with like the technique,
the T-step,
and how, you know, to get in and out of the breaks. And Deion was, you know, saying that he's not an advocate for the T-step. You know, he's more for like the running out of the breaks because it's like no wasted motion. I saw the little explanation that he had. It's just more natural to do this, you know what I'm saying, run out of the break than it is to open and kind of drop step to go back the other way. And of course, Sante had his, he chimed in because he, you know, T-step king. And we know like real DBs, real guys who watch.
Don't act like
folks out there covering. Yeah, Sant was one of them ones out there. He making hella plays.
I saw something too where Antonio Cromartie came out and said he used a T-step all the time.
He a T-step guy
and
too.
He was a freak athlete too, but he used a T-step. He said it helped him, it helped him get, you know, make the plays he made too. So he said it's different. There are different techniques for every position. Everybody's not going to do the same technique.
Right.
Everybody's built different. Everybody does things differently, but both techniques are very effective.
Right.
And Sant wasn't, this is Crow right here.
Yeah, I know. I saw this. Boom. And at his age, still out there getting out of them breaks clean.
And he's a taller corner, so a T-step probably made it. It was probably easier.
Definitely. But so like, I mean, I like the conversation just because it's like, if we talking ball, like let's talk about all of the different techniques. Like it helps to know. It helps to know all of the different, you know, techniques and stuff like that. Might not everything work for you, but it helps to know all of the tools and stuff like that. And I mean, we didn't see a lot of the T-step work. I didn't see a lot of science plays, bro.
Shout out to Deuce, man. I'm gonna try to give him pull up on the pod with us.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say he was the one that made a play on the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Patriots.
That's
one thing he always said. So I was teammates with him in Philly.
Yeah.
So one day in practice, he got a pick. I was on scout team. He got a pick, and I ran him down and chased him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Big King, I need that. Every time I get a pick, come get me." So I would always make it. I would chase him. Right, and that year he ended up having like I think 3 or 4 pick sixes that coming season.
That's the type of work.
But he always said his favorite thing to do in football was to pick off the Manning brothers. He used to pick off Peyton. He's picked off Peyton. Nobody's picked off Peyton and Tom. I mean Peyton and fucking Eli. Damn, Peyton and Tom. Fuck.
Yeah.
Peyton and Eli more than Sant.
Yeah, that's live.
He said he loves picking off. He said the Manning brothers love to give him the ball.
Sant not in the Hall of Fame.
Look at him his gold jacket, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that gotta happen, bro. Because his
numbers,
the stats is comparable.
Numbers is there.
The stats is comparable. They there and on less games. You know what I'm saying?
The stats is there.
So definitely one of the upper echelon in corners. I mean, everybody has their preference. I'm a T-step type of corner. You know what I'm saying? It's different things that work for different people.
Yeah.
And you know,
it all works. Technique, as long as it's a technique, it's gonna work.
Right. As long as it's something that actually is done in the game and can help you and has been proven to work. Like I'm sure it's different shit for old linemen, different types of kicks and sets that you better at that help you than what other guys. Certain stances, shit like that. Like
absolutely.
Yeah, it's in every position for sure. I mean, it's a good conversation to have. Of course, you could teach one thing, and then you know your guy might go to another school and end up learning the other thing, be better at it. Like, you know, you just gotta kind of feel, you know, what's best for your players for real. I know everything's not comfortable. You can learn it for sure, but some people just got a natural tendency to do one over the other.
Like I said, me being a taller offensive lineman, there's just certain things I'm not going to be able to do the same as a shorter offensive lineman. Right. It's just physics alone won't allow that. So every player is different.
Right.
Every technique's not going to work the same for every player. You find what technique works best for you, and you use it. As long as it's a technique that you use, and you're not out there just freestyling doing some bullshit.
Right.
Obviously, it's going to work. And all y'all out there talking about Asante wasn't a good player, you better check your stats and check the film.
Fucking tape, bro. Because should have a jacket.
He should have a gold jacket.
Yeah, shit. Voted.
He will. We're going to speak of it. He come on, Hall of Fame. Y'all tripping. There's another one y'all got to get in.
Yeah.
Because this is absurd.
Yeah, no,
My dog Deuce.
Like I said, he one of them top corners for sure.
Were you in Atlanta when he was?
Mm-mm.
You were going, yeah, he was gone before you got there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dog. He was one of my, like, as far as one of my favorite teammates,
yeah,
hands down one of my favorite, bro.
Yeah. But no, he was we was with the same agency though. So
okay.
I didn't rap with him before.
Great dude.
Absolutely.
You know, people know he was a quarterback.
Oh, he was a quarterback?
Yeah, he was a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
He moved from quarterback to corner.
Well, shit. That's a crazy ass transition.
Yeah, bro. We gotta holler, bro. We gotta try to get him to pull up on us, bro.
Nah, yeah. He said he would pull up. You know, when he got the opportunity for sure.
Yeah, B King, as we say, B King, I need you. If I get one, I need you.
Yeah.
My dog, Deuce.
Yeah, no, son.
Yeah, stop sleeping on Son.
Yeah, the conversation crazy because it's a lot going on, but we gotta pay the respects to you know what I'm saying, our great players out here, bro. We can't try to have our the guys that's got the production looking crazy. Like it might be a different you know, it might be a different perspective with the different players and stuff like that, but these still, you know, two of the top corners.
Right. Great player is a great player.
Absolutely. I mean, if you really want to get into who's better, like we got to actually talk the ball for real. Of course, Deion, freak athlete. Sean was smart. He used you know what I'm saying, use this technique to his advantage. Like
and his brain.
That's the two spectrums of a player. Like hella talented, good, you know what I'm saying, have good technique and can use a football shit, but it's motherfucker fastest motherfucker on the field all the time.
Yeah.
Like just crazy ass athlete. So it's two different worlds for real, but it's still
two great players.
All over the field.
Yes. Two great players.
Oh,
two great
sure.
should be we know Deion's in. Son is a Hall of Fame talent that should already be in, and he will. I'm gonna speak into his business. He's gonna get in.
Yeah.
They need to quit playing and give him his gold jacket.
Yeah, no, I would definitely like to see that.